Good morning, everyone. This is BremSter, and I'm going to try and do some more Nightmare Dungeons. I'm struggling today. Some stuff has happened, and yeah, I just need a distraction. And when I'm playing this, time just disappears, and I need some time to disappear. Blizzard has released a new patch, and I'll be honest with you, it looks terrible. So what I should do is I should do some quests. Now, doing them on World Tier 3 is probably a silly idea, but I'm going to try it anyway.
You have good timing, friend.
He is!
And help you. The door is damaged. Kvera, stay outside just in case.
All right.
Because I need, 200,000 XP. I think you get the same amount of XP. I would have got the same amount of XP for the quest if I'd done it earlier than later. I'm not sure if you get new...
Demons manifesting already? I don't see her husband. What was that?
the need to load another... a reason to load another loading screen.
Vasek, my husband.
Are you all right?
He looks worse than it.
Ivo, look at me.
Ah, demon! A blood-soaked horror!
Follow the blood trail.
There! Damn, he's gone into the sewer! Vasek, wait!
I want his stuff because he had such a movement rate. It's not funny. There's no way I could have kept up. Interesting. This is all 53. So this, because I'm in a quest dungeon, the stuff is my level, even though I'm on World Tier 3. That's kind of cool. So quest dungeons are worth doing.
Where are you, Vasek? Not ready yet. I must wait a moment.
So Blizzard have released a new patch. This new patch literally is people have found bugs and exploits. We can fix those bugs and exploits, but things that are just as much bugs but working against the players, we can't fix. You've got to wait for a major patch for that. So if someone finds an exploit that can benefit players, we will absolutely put the effort into making those go away and release a patch.
No, we won't forsake you.
If there is a bug that actually is a detriment to the players, you can wait weeks for that, or longer. There was some that were found during
He's close.
the first weeks of
There. Careful. This situation is delicate.
the first weeks of Eternal, and they're still not
Like
fixed.
before, take my chalice and place it down as near him as you can. I'll keep his attention. Vasek, just stay calm. Will you say the litanies with me?
No! No! Stay away!
Everything is going to be all right. Father Inarius, as I shed my wicked blood, let it be purified in thy light.
Stop! Please! It hurts!
Let the light fill the dark.
Apparently, one of the bugs was that werebears and werewolf players were too visible in the middle of packs of mobs, so they fixed it.
Vasek!
Look upon the shattered remains of this poor wretch,
And what?
relish your meaningless victory while you can.
Vasek, I've failed you. I'm so sorry. We need to get out of here. I'm fine. It's nothing one fire and rest can't cure.
You could go talk to the healer.
Thank you. Take care of you.
No, you get more XP if you do these later. That's good.
Keep it. I'm not after you. I can feel it.
I do not understand.
It was sealed for a reason. Heed my warning and stop.
So this is a dungeon to do that will also give me... Nope, they haven't buffed those chests much at all, have they?
I do not have enough spirit.
Oh, it's keeping popping up the claim the seed of the heavens thing. So there's another bug. Okay, now that I'm in combat, it may have gone away. You could see the Whispers quest just kept popping up underneath the mini-map.
I'm not ready yet. I must wait a moment. I must wait a moment.
Again, it's purple. No way it was going to be Wrathful or orange, which is the one I have trouble getting. Blue, everything I get is purple. Like, I don't get the orange, the blue very often, and I almost never get the grey. So I had to go and get another pack because of the... I'm really trying to find positives in this, apart from... I really want to try and find positives in this game.
I'm not ready yet. I'm not ready yet. I must wait a moment.
They've been feeding my soul. Please, take it back from them. Let it end.
I'm not ready yet. I'm out of spirit.
Apparently there are special mobs in here. I can't tell the difference. Maybe it's that green glow.
I must wait a moment.
No, failed. Don't know what I was supposed to do. Oh, you can get sigil powder from some of these events. That's kind of okay then. Okay, so there's a couple of things to do. The first one is to spend another point. The next thing to do is to go in here and claim that. Great. Platinum. Woohoo. The number that they give you is an insult. And I can claim the level 53 one. The next one comes at 56. But with the 53 one, I can claim another XP bonus. And I'll get another 2%. XP. From monster kills.
I must wait a moment. I'm low on spirit.
At least it's orange.
I'm out of spirit. I'm out of spirit.
You there. I need to talk to you.
Busy right now. The items I'm getting are
Need
just
something for it?
terrible.
Let's preserve it.
I'm not ready yet.
Where am I supposed to be going? It's up there. Oh, okay. I love how shrines randomly appear when you've completed the dungeon.
I do not have enough spirit.
Find Caller the Collector. So let's leave the dungeon then. And do Caller the Collector. I'd say that's him up there. No, the different. It's the multiplicious rare spawn. Actually tricky. Well, this one was tricky when I first encountered it.
I do not have enough spirit.
I see why people want to play Whirlwind Barbarian, so that they're constantly moving. Because those ground effects, it's like, if you're not already moving out of them when they spawn, you're kind of doomed. There he is.
I'm low on spirit.
not ready yet. I must wait a moment. I need more spirit.
Boiling ward. Now, there should be somewhere, all the way over there.
I need more time. I must wait a moment. I need more spirit.
Actively tried to move out of that. Did not work.
It is done.
Helms, light guards, or rings. 484, 670. Let's take legs.
Feast, lamb, feast.
I've got a territorial glyph, which I think is one of the ones I need. It is. So I could level that one up.
I cannot do that here.
Look at all these gems. Now, Picana. Picana is definitely one I need for both builds. And calculated, I don't need for either. So rather than handing in like normal, I want to go to Kiova so that I can destroy that. But this is the problem. Whenever I get an orange or a blue, it's one that I actually want because they're so rare, and I'm not scrapping them. I mean, they may have the thing of, oh, you spend the... I don't know. It's just... Ugh. Boulder, dodge, and healing. Not really. Evade, movement speed after killing an elite. And spirit cost reduction and fortify generation. So I get more fortify generation. The spirit cost... That might be better. They're probably better, aren't they? I get fortified generation, I get spirit cost reduction. Yeah, they're better. I'm just going to do it. And what I'll be replacing is Wind Striker. Am I using Wind Striker? Why have I got Wind Striker on those? Why have I got Wind Striker on those? I don't know why I've got Wind Striker on those. Possibly because they just dropped with Wind Striker. That's not imprinted. So what am I supposed to have? Actually, I want to change my tracking. This, I could make this better, but anyway. So, what do I have? I don't have anything on the hat. I've got eluding on the chest. I've got Stormclaw in the wrong spot on my gloves. I've got Skinwalker on chest. I've got Wind Striker, which I can't even see. I don't know why. I've got Disobedience. I've got Retaliation. I've got Edge Masters. So it's Umbral and Protector that I'm not running. Wind Striker. So I can't put this. So that's why, because I'll just put Wind Striker on, I suppose, because although look how expensive it is. Because it's just... Whatever, it's just stuff. Stuff will get better. It's just stuff. I will get more stuff.
Psst, you there. I need to talk to you.
Yeah, I'm coming back in a minute.
Unexpected.
Well struck. Be wary on the road.
Our mutual friend needs your help, but we must...
Dear friend, I do not know how much longer my shaking hand will hold a quill, so I shall be brief. I believe the demon we thought we slew in the sewers was able to escape death by using me as its next host.
Keep walking before I... Oh, it's you. Thank goodness. The sister is in the cellar. Come quickly. And Thank you for trying to save my poor Vasek. I know you tried your best.
Into the cellar we go, into the cellar we go. So what I need to do is I need to make a list of... So at some point today I will make a list of what I need for the other build and what slots they go on.
I knew you would. Don't have much time. You need to perform blood rites.
What?
Need to.
Where?
Margrave.
Actually, I should just teleport, shouldn't I? Because she's sending me to Margrave, I believe. I do have a quest marker down there. Don't know if it's the right thing. There is a quest down here. See? There it is.
Who are you to demand such a thing?
I am on a soul.
Oh, here.
Fill the chalice with bandit blood.
I cannot do that here. I'm out of spirit. What is this?
Good. Now, take a piece of the burning wood from this holy pyre and place it.
Excellent.
The Reverend Mother was wise to choose you for this task. The chalice is now ready for her.
This painting must be from
Thank you.
It's not where I wanted to go. Let's head to Kyova. I lost track of where my portals were. Never lose track of where your portals are. Particularly if you're playing Portal 2. One of the first stream I think I did on this channel was Portal 2, and it's a great game. It is one of the best games ever made, possibly the best game ever made, and I highly recommend it, and everyone should go watch those streams, or even better, go get the game. The Steam sale is over, so when it was like $1 is over, but it's probably only like $2.
Oh, thank the light you're back. The sister has taken a turn for the worse. Right after you left, the sister, she told me about the...
Yeah, go get Portal 2. Go play Portal 2. If you have a choice between playing Diablo 4 and Portal 2, play Portal 2. Like, just do it. It is so, so good.
Come to watch your friend die.
Please, save her!
Father Inarius, as I shed my wicked blood, let it be purified in thy light. Let the light fill the darkness within all of us.
Your pitiful chanting again? Are you so eager to watch me freeze her blood?
Let the light push out the darkness hiding within this woman. Father, force this demon out.
He got forced out, but he'll get in again. You're never going to keep him out. He got forced out.
Stop him!
Stop this instant!
He's a demon worshipper. This guy.
I will see you all burn!
Father, forgive me. Hurry, finish it!
Light, purge the wickedness.
Enough! I tire of this.
Sister, no!
No! No! How is she still fighting? Impossible!
I need more skill.
Sister, please, say something.
Something.
Please wake up.
It's too bloody cold down here.
Oh, light be praised.
Yes, you did well. The demon is truly banished. I'm impressed you were able to...
Sister Octave! They will...
Or, if I am...
But...
My friend, give me just a moment and I will meet you outside.
Somehow you'll have gotten in front of me. Or not. They've changed that. Cool.
Yes, I can already feel the warmth returning. Thank you, my friend. If you had read...
What about Priest Matt?
No, I want you to have... Oh, and I'll try to put in a good word with Brava for you.
Hey, I don't need eyes to hear you passing. You there? Yes, you. She wears them. You
I'm
must.
skipping because I've done all these quests twice before. Well, yeah, these ones twice before, and the others once before on the other stream. So... If you want to see what they're going to say, you could frame by frame through it. I think to control to comma and full stop on YouTube, you can pause and...
Well done!
Splintered and broken as...
one veiled crystal. Now what I should do is, for example, if I go to my aspects and I filter to my class only, no, oh man, that's such a bad way of doing it. The one I need is rapid, which is that one. So I click on that, and then it shows me on the map where I get it from, which is here. And the closest place to that is here. So let's go to the hidden overlook and go get the rapid aspect. Now that's not progressing me towards getting the 4 free Paragon points, but that will happen.
Wait a minute. I got another Paragon point. Free the prisoners.
No.
Now, there's a superstition that when you see someone at the entrance like that, it means the butcher is going to appear. Tier 55 is ready to claim. Which is a mount trophy.
I'm not ready yet.
save you.
I'm not ready yet.
Wouldn't have made it without you.
I must wait a moment. I'm not ready yet. I'm not ready yet.
Not a malignancy in sight. Season of the occasionally malignant. I mean, this is a fun build when clicking on things works. Hey, it's my cap. See? I picked it up. It's mine now. Huge section of the dungeon with no goal in it. Wow.
I'm not ready yet.
Trapped? no. Wow.
Not ready yet.
This one will be. No! Holy cow!
Not ready yet.
Wouldn't have made it without you.
This is truth. Don't know where you went. I mean, if you had that weird teleport ability, why were you still here?
Not ready yet.
Wow. Feared from one. Crowd control appears. Get moved into one of them. Feared into the next. This is the sort of stuff that players do not find fun. Crowd control as a mechanic is... It's the loser turn concept in board games, which no one finds entertaining. If you go to a board game developer now and say, we're putting a loser turn mechanic into a board game, you're generally going to get laughed at. Like, it's in a lot of old, really old board games, but it's generally considered to be old and stupid. And really new board game developers and board game publishers will just laugh at you or just... oh, you're one of those. Crowd control like this is, oh, you're one of those. It's the concept of, you know, you enjoy watching other people suffer more than you enjoy having fun with your friends. And board gaming is kind of evolved to, you know, the concept isn't, I mean, you play to win, for sure, but the concept isn't, I'm here to make other people miserable by, you know, by playing the game to make, you know, to make them miserable. See how it's purple? Because there was no way it was going to be orange, blue, or grey. Because everything is purple. Every one of the malignants is purple. The others don't exist. And all the good ones are orange, blue, and grey. All the ones you want for builds. Like, I've looked at a few builds and they all want orange, blue, grey. But the ones that drop are purple. Deliberate design choice. Yeah, it's just a... So that gave me rapid, which was the reason I was here. But I've now unlocked the aspect I need for that. But yeah, it's an old mechanic that is that fell out of most board games, except for ones where it's like, oh, we're trying to be classic, or we've got that terrible gotcha mechanic. Inexorable Force. So Inexorable Force is a backup for the build I want to play, and the reason it's a backup is because the people who have built these know that you're going to be incredibly unlikely to get the greys that you want. So they've built their builds with, because the gems or the hearts that you want aren't going to exist really, here's the backups. That's why they've done that. No, I don't want to put that in. That's trash. But crowd control like that is the same as the lose a turn mechanic in a board game, which just makes people disengage. Heavy crowd control like that is basically the telling players you do not want them to play your game. Poison damage, damage to stun, fortify generation, damage to poison, or poisoned is good, fortify generation. 9.5 poison is good, but I don't think the ring actually holds up.
You can take
Like the 15 veiled crystals is good, because I think I need lots of veiled crystals for the stuff I'm doing.
Come back if you need work.
I can never remember what materials do what. Let's do... I can't believe they've got this in. Let's do a level 2. They'll always have poison. I don't have a weak poison. Delta's lightning. I've probably got a lightning. But what I can do is I can just drink that and then I'll use that. And then let's go here. Which is interesting because it'll give me some rep, because I've not done this dungeon before. Rep is good. I don't think I've done this dungeon before at all. So there's 6 dungeons I need to do to have all of the aspects I need. So I should be doing those, but yeah. What is that? It is broken. But it was very glowy. It's very tempting to go play more D3. So this is the chamber door. I need to slay the high priests, because killing them will just randomly open the chamber door. It would be cool if what they would do for because what I'm worried Blizzard is going to do, what I know Blizzard is going to do, is people have been saying, you know, it's just crap that all of this non-sacred and gear drops in tier 3 and in tier 4 that all of this sacred and non-sacred gear drops and it's not just dropping ancestral. What I know Blizzard is going to do is they're just going to take those items off the drop tables, where what they should do is they should turn around and say, okay, what we're going to do is we're going to replace those drops with either extra gold of approximately the same amount, or you will get things like veiled crystals drop, so that you have you don't lose out on materials and everything, so you get the same reward. But I can't see them doing that. I can see them just dropping them off the drop table. There was probably something there I missed. That's fine. The incredibly long run back, though. So yeah, when those things drop, changing it so that where, you know, I'm cool with the blue items, whatever. See, to pick those up, I need to run into the poison, which is just silly. The pickup range being so smaller than the effects.
I must wait a
minute. But yeah, when you get an item, say in World Tier 3, because most people aren't paying attention to Sacred, but when you get something that's really low, or you know, when you hit 55 or 60, and you're not going to be picking up non-sacred gear, or just turn around and say that anything that was going to drop as non-sacred now has a 50% chance, or even a 70% chance of just dropping as its gold value or its materials value, or at least the value of its rare materials. Because what I worry is materials are going to become more scarce because they'll just remove them from the drop table. And there'll just be less stuff.
I'm not ready.
And the justification will be, but you asked for these items not to drop. It's like, what we asked for is for the items that drop to be relevant to us. It is crazy that when you're level 100, not that I've been there, but you know, you can see the streamers. When you're level 100, being attacked from off screen, like that axe, it's like a blue axe that's over 100 item levels lower than the stuff that I'm getting. I'm just trying to get out of here. And for my next Paragon points, I'm actually going to have to look at what boards I want for my final build, I think. Pants. So that's the sort of thing that I think would just stop dropping, and you'll, because it's like, oh, you don't want the non-sacred items anymore, but it means that you're not going to get the chance at the aspects you need, because they'll just take them off the drop table. Whereas what we want is them to just stop dropping as non-sacreds. Three mobs that each can do a big swing that stun you with and I can't stand still anyway. Vicious. Vicious is blue, purple, right? Oh, there's an orange. Oh, Vicious is orange. Cool. But for the Invoker to work, you need to run a tunnel and then get the orange at the end. And most of them I've seen have been purple. Did I got an orange? Dark Dance. Wow, that's really cool. And it's not actually looks cool. Not for this build, but it's got to be up there. Spread out a long way. Now, most people are going to be running the Nightmare Dungeons, and this isn't one of them. So, when spending the preparation for the season tuning the Nightmare Dungeon so the Nightmare Dungeons are better, that I approve of, because people are only going to run the Nightmare Dungeons like once, maybe twice, depending on if they're doing it for a quest as well as an aspect or something. That's okay. But the Nightmare Dungeons, they need to be tuned. And when a dungeon goes into the Nightmare rotation, that's your opportunity to tune it. Is it? So it hits you. So something like that hits you for, 40% of your health. It was probably more because I was fortified as well, and shielded. And then stuns you for so long that you're never going to recover. It's like one or the other, because both is... There's purple. Both is a problem. Because both is like, you've been hit, and now, yeah. Wow. Yeah. Big dungeon.
I must wait until
It's like, evade is the get out of damage thing, and it's like, no, finish your attack and then evade.
Agony is the divine catalyst. Thy bones shall crack as they lengthen and twist. Thy flesh rent asunder to be molded anew. Fur, fang, hoof, and horn. Drink thee now of the blood and fire. As humanity bleeds away, let hell take its place. Al Diabolos, Dul Mephistos, Turbelos!
Diablo, Mephisto, and Bale. Yep, okay, got it. Defeat the Khazra Abomination. Well, this is one I know I can do. With Fang and Claw.
I cannot carry anymore.
Okay, so let's drop some crap. Like the chipped skull and the chipped emerald. Activate the glyph stone. Now, Fang and Skull. Is... Oh, it's Fang and Claw is definitely one I want to use. But so is Territorial. And I may even want to, if I can, I have no idea, because this is giving me 0.6% damage. I believe I can change that to Territorial. Because I've got no dexterity in there at all. Okay, so that's the wrong one to have. What was the other one? Fang and Claw. No, let's just put the other one back in. It's not doing much right now, but... And I can claim that. See, this is close. And that'll give me 4 Paragon points. And the next season blessings is at 56. And then 62. Dark Dance. Dark Dance. Not used there. The Dark Dance. Inexorable Force, again, is a backup for this other build, but that's not a good one, so they can all go away. Overcharged. Overcharged is something I use for the other build. Earthguard? No. Healing, dexterity, damage reduction, total armor. The damage reduction, total armor is good. If I put Skinwalkers on that, Because I know I'm putting the wrong stats on things. Like if I swap stuff around, like if I put the protector on that,
Oh, you caught a rare one.
so if I put protector on that, and then onto the one I just lost was Skinwalker, which I might be able to put on the hat.
That's a good omen.
Balanced is not used by anything either. Now, it's possible there was other stuff that was better and I just screwed up, but if I stress about every single item, I'm going to have a meltdown. Which is the same I find with most games that have itemization.
You can take what's left.
Not bad.
Werewolf skill damage, Call of the Wild Companion, Werebear. It's just all over the place.
Came apart nicely.
I'm not yet up to adding sockets, I don't think. Maybe I am. Problem is with adding sockets, I need scattered prisms, which I don't get very often. One thing I did want to check. Helltide Commanders. Don't know where you get Helltide Commanders from. Craft Nightmare Sigils. I can do another one of those. Kill another player in PvP. Yeah, Tortured Gifts of Mysteries. Okay. Complete Malignant Tunnels. Upgrade items to 4 at the blacksmith or jeweler. Improve a Paragon Glyph to rank 4. Now I could spend the items here, because I don't know how expensive it'll be. But if I was to upgrade that... See, it's expensive. It's very tempting to put something on that. But I don't know what. I'm running with retaliation already. that's really expensive. Yeah, I just don't want to do it. What time is it? 8:35. I'm going to do one more nightmare dungeon. Something easy. I do not want that one. That one is garbage. You, my friend, get absolutely destroyed. Whereas I can I'll do you. You're fine. Collect animus from the animus carriers. What I'm really after is a great staff of the time.
Wait a moment.
What do you know? It's purple.
I need time to do that. Wait a minute.
Way too many on death. you can't pick up stuff in combat is... I remember being able to do it before. But I'm clicking on names, and it's not the names you have to click on, it's the actual items, but I don't know. See, this is where I need to have an understanding of what I want my next Paragon board to be. And I don't. Hey, Chip. Yeah, I need to start work in about 20 minutes, so this will be the last dungeon I do. Hoping for and not getting my Great Staff of the Crone. Now that I'm 54, I'm definitely finding it easier. Because the mobs aren't out-leveling me by 5 anymore. They're only out-leveling me by 1 or 2. So, it's definitely easier than it was. There were a few levels of it being really tricky there. It's definitely made me feel that going into World Tier 4 before sort of 68, probably 70, is just not going to happen. And I'm drop dependent, so unless I get the exact drop I want, I'm not going to be able to do it at all. So... But that drop could happen any time. It could happen in 2 minutes. It could happen in 20 levels, or never. I get up to him, attack him twice. He summons the thing under my feet, like that. I try and dodge out of it. What is going on? Here we go. Okay, now, moving on. Let's hit that. Oh, that's right. I can't spend my Paragon point because I don't know what I want to spend it on. Ooh, orange.
I'm not ready yet.
Working on it.
Be careful!
Ambush!
I need time to do that.
Let's go clean up my bags. Oh. It is cold here, but I'm running the heater. Because while it's cold, it's also sunny, so the solar is doing its work. Dark Dance, I don't use, and Determination, I do not use. So I can get rid of those. Stupid chair. Now, boots. Eluding. I do use eluding. Damage reduction because movements. Ooh, holy cow. Those boots are good. And I do use eluding. I've got eluding on something else. On my chest. And the gloves, Conceited Warlords, is not... Actually, they're not bad either. It's with Earth Skills, 5.5 attack speed. 2 ranks of Shred is nice. The hat is all stressing me out again. Damage reduction from close. Control impaired duration reduction. Boots. No. So I can get rid of all the rare and sell.
Let's go salvage.
I'll get rid of the gloves.
That there is worth the coin.
Well struck.
Okay. And one of the reasons I don't like playing in groups is because of the way I play the game. I don't... Most people who play this game just leave stuff behind. And I don't like doing that. It makes me feel uncomfortable. And I know it makes no difference to the game when you see me just sell stuff and all of that sort of stuff. But it just makes me feel uncomfortable to do, and my bags fill up. And look, purple, which I can't click on. But if I actually pick stuff up and then go back to town and stuff, I'm not playing with the group because they won't do it. I had the same problem in Diablo 3 when I was grouping for content. Everyone would just rush through the content at maximum speed, and I couldn't actually play the game at the speed I wanted. Now, Felinae is often too slow for my playstyle, but I acknowledge that one of the things I do is I wait for her because she plays slower than me, because I play slower than most people. So the group finder concept and everything is actually terrifying to me.
Bless you.
Because I worry that it's going to mean that they'll design all of the content to now be multiplayer only.
You're there! Please! We came here to purge this evil. But now... I can't leave my friend.
Yep, you can't leave your friends, so you're all gonna die. I can leave your friends. The developers who designed that to be such a stupid encounter are the ones responsible. I no longer feel... You guys are like level 3 and you came into a level 55 dungeon. You're purely responsible for it yourself. Now, the gem I want to level up is territorial. And then put more XP into territorial. So, exploit werewolf, territorial, undaunted, and fang and claw. Now, I've got fang and claw as well. So I need to get these up to 3. And as you can see, I'm getting more XP now. How long is this? Oh, it's not running. It just keeps this red for some stupid reason. Everyone jumps in just as I'm about to finish. Gorogoa is fantastic. Felinae also did a stream of Gorogoa. It is such a good game. Lightning Dancers. I don't believe we use Lightning Dancers for anything. Two-handed axe with terrible damage on it. So sort that, pull out the boots again. Okay. So, don't use totems, don't use any of that. All of this is terrible. Two-handed mace is low. All of that is terrible. Calculated, we're not using anywhere, so that's going to get destroyed. All of this is going to go away, I think. Yeah, they're great. Great game. But I've been salvaging pretty much everything I get. And you can see here, I've got 242 purple, 70 blue, and 68 orange. This is how they've balanced this game. It's balanced. Other people have reported exactly the same effect, which basically is that this is not random. This is not random. Okay, so I will trash
Father bless. What do you need?
that, all of the rare, and sell all of the blue. Now, for these boots, damage reduction while injured. Okay, spirit cost reduction is good. It's not as good as the one I've got, though. The movement speed, I think, is good, and the dodge chance is good. I lose some strength, and I lose some fortified generation. Now, I've got Wind Striker on the boots at the moment. Which I think I just put on them. Now, those boots are not as good. I'm just going to say they're not as good because they don't have the evade charge. No, I'm just going to get rid of them. I want the evade charge. Goodbye.
You can take what's left.
And that simplifies that completely. 8:55. I should log on to work. I really should log on to work. But before I log on to work, I'm going to go do that malignant tunnel. Because I'm silly. And there's people watching. One of them's probably my boss, so he can be grumpy at me. Hi, boss. I can't imagine that's true. But it's possible. He knows these channels exist. I don't hide the fact. It'd be funny if it was true. I woke up this morning so depressed. It was... Man, it was terrible. I feel better now. Playing this, I think, was... it gave me something to focus my grumpy at. I feel if I tried to do puzzles or anything, I would have been focusing my grumpy at people that I knew, rather than Blizzard devs who deserve it. So I just got Vicious Ica. What colour is Vicious? Orange. Cool, thank you. More of that, please. No, that's the way I need to go. Now, I won't be able to summon that boss because, I mean, I don't have the item to do it. And I kind of don't want to anyway. Because you've got to get rid of all of your Nightmare Dungeon stuff to be able to summon the boss. Which is a really weird call. You've got to run and then sacrifice a lot of sigils. Blue, excellent. This extra health mechanic that all of these things have is... This is Vicious, which is the purple? I can't remember. I think this is the one I...
I'm not ready yet.
Or it's... No, Vicious is orange, isn't it? Yeah, Vicious is orange. Cool, Vicious is good. I got one less problem without you. I got one less problem without you. Then a leap in a nightmare tunnel, or malignant tunnel, that doesn't have a malignant affix. Thanks. But hopefully I'm getting lots of Ica. Ichor. They said it was Ica. They got it wrong.
I'm not ready yet.
Hello, you. See, you want to move off and have him come to you, but often they don't. Here we go. Vicious. No, not vicious. Wrathful, which is excellent. You don't get a lot of those.
I must wait a moment.
There we go. Now I've got a slay Thera, which will be up here. On the very other side of the dungeon. Got a very long way to run. This is the action part of the action role-playing game.
Not ready yet.
Purple? Purple. Now, I do not have any, even though there is an achievement to do a wrathful, one of these, a wrathful outgrowth,
It is locked.
cannot do a wrathful outgrowth. And the other one, of course, is purple. It had to be purple. It had to be purple. Anything else would have been better, so it had to be purple. So I got an orange, 2 purple, and a grey, so half of them were purple. Oh no, an orange, a blue, a grey, and 2 purple. But still, so I got one of each and a bonus purple, because there's always going to be a lot of purple. Total armor while in wear burst. Okay, so no good items. Now, I definitely keep the grey. Critical strikes, electrically. So I'm going to check all those, but I'm pretty certain they are all good. And I'm going to need... So Picana. I'm just going to stick some Picana in here as well, because I need some Picana for this. Now, the blue is Prudent Heart, which is a backup for this one. So in you go. The purples are Determination, which is not used by any of them, and Calculated, which is not used by any of them, because... Right. But I got a Wrathful. Didn't get the Wrathful that, like, several of the Wrathfuls I need, I have not seen at all. Now, can I craft these? I can craft one uncertain invoker and get a purple. I've got a vicious, which is... Oh, no. Vicious is orange. So I get orange invokers, but I can't use orange invokers because you need it to be orange at the end of the tunnel, and at the end of the tunnel it's always purple, which is why I've got less of the purple, because the thing that spawns at the end of the tunnel is always purple. Yay, fun. Okay, so how am I going for basic materials? That's a good question. So if I look at, not herbs, if I look at iron and silver, I need more. And if I look at leather, which is rawhide and superior leather, I need more of those too. So I'm still, and veiled crystals, 457. I'm still DEing yellows is basically the thing here. Okay. Thank you, Chip, and everyone else for watching. And I'm going to end the stream there and log on to work. Thanks, everyone, and good luck in Sanctuary fighting evil, whatever it is you decide to do. Bye, everyone.